Morning everyone, from the land of RVs and utility trailers, Bristol, Indiana. I have another load here. There's 3, so there's 2 here and there's 1 mounted in there. So I have my trailer, 2 there, 4 trailers today, but I'm just delivering the 3. I'm gonna keep mine. Let's take this to Winnipeg, Manitoba. I got her all tied down. They ain't going nowhere. They're coming with me. We pretty much made it through Chicago again. Rush hour, of course. So that seems to be a habit of mine lately. So I decided to go through Chicago this time instead of going all the way around. And yes, I did this during rush hour. Why? I'm a sucker for punishment, apparently. But it was actually a wrong turn, to be honest. Listening to music, and I decided, I guess my brain decided, you know what, we're gonna go through Chicago. We're not gonna go all the way out to I-39. We're gonna go through Chicago. So I went up to 294. So here we are. It is shorter.
To the left on I-90.
This guy, he keeps passing me and then slowing down. Passing me and slowing down. Over and over and over. All the way through Chicago. I'm gonna come past him again. Dude, he just passed me. You saw it. Am I slowing down again? This is at least... Oh, he's turning now. Thank God. Thank God. He's done that to me at least 12 times. See you later, bud. I won't miss you. What in the world? Where were we? What were we talking about? Yeah, this is shorter going this way. Excuse me, Karen. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's shorter going this way. There are more tolls though, so I gotta pay for the shortcut. But it is quite a bit longer going the other way, so there's the extra fuel cost. I don't really know. I don't think it's that much more expensive to go this way, but I usually avoid it because I just don't like driving through big cities.
In 400.
So here's the toll ahead right here. Chicago toll. It's got like that walkway, that enclosed walkway over it. A lot of these places have like a McDonald's and a whole rest area right on top of the highway.
Continue on this road for 49 kilometers.
And there you go. My money is now your money, Chicago. You're welcome. You're welcome. Look around yourself in Chicago. I paid for a little bit of everything you see. All of that infrastructure, everything, came out of Trucker Josh's bank account. Just a little bit of it. Just doing my part, you know, making the city better. So I'll see on payday when I get my check. I'm gonna look at the pay stub and see what the tolls are. And then I'll do the math then. I've never really done the math to see how much more expensive one way or the other is. But I figure why not? Today's the day. And you know, I was actually kind of surprised. The traffic wasn't that bad. It was actually worse on the I-80 last week when I went through all that construction, like bumper to bumper construction. Coming through Chicago is free moving the whole way. Weird, right? You'd expect the opposite, but that construction, it'll get you. This is the Belvidere Oasis. This is one of those rest areas that I was telling you about. It's got the McDonald's and rest area right over the highway. Let's see if they got a parking spot here for me. Usually it's always full. These places almost never have parking for me. But we're through the city of Chicago, and I figured maybe we could celebrate with a Big Mac. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. I gotta check my load anyway. And then we can go get a Big Mac, fries, you know, a drink, celebrate. We made it through Chicago. Oh, and is there a parking spot? I don't think this is a parking spot. I'm not gonna park where that guy is. Oh, there's a parking spot? Oh, come on! Come on! Is this a parking spot? Hey, it's a sign. It's a sign. We're getting a Big Mac. It's a sign. Sign from God. You know what? I said, you know what? If I should get a Big Mac, Show me a sign, make there be a parking spot. And here we are. All right. To be honest, I really wasn't expecting there to be a parking spot here. I never get parking at these places. I haven't been here in a long time though. You know me, usually I go, like I say, way around Chicago, but you know, it wasn't that bad going through, even during rush hour. And depending on the cost of the tolls, because I don't know exactly how much they are right now. I only get the bill at the end of the month, and then it comes onto my next month's statement. So then I got to go in there and filter through them and like figure out which ones are which and add them up and see how much it costs to take this route. And then I got to take my average fuel economy, which is now like around 7 miles per gallon, which is really good for this W9. Really good. I know you Cascadia, Tupperware torpedoes, you're laughing at me. You get like 10 miles a gallon. I know. I prefer to look good while I drive. That just came out. But 7 miles per gallon is pretty good. So I take 7 miles per gallon, and it's an extra 45 miles to go around that way. So then I can do the math. Like, this is how much it costs in fuel to go that extra mile. And then I got to see the tolls. Was it more money to go this way? And if it's more expensive to go this way, I'll continue going that way. I don't care if it's longer. I'm all about saving the money. Whatever's cheapest. And if it's cheaper always going through the city, hey, I'll just lock my doors and I'll go through the city. I got a quarter pounder meal. They gave me 2 large fries instead of 1. Score. I think I ordered one because I ordered a quarter pounder meal and I said with a large fry. Now what I meant was a large quarter pounder meal, but I wanted a medium drink. And I even repeated it to her. I said, okay, I want a quarter pounder meal with a medium drink and a large fry. Because the large drinks in America are just enormous. I don't need that much.
Passing border, entering Wisconsin.
Oh, hello, Wisconsin. So I wanted a medium, but they put it in, I guess, as a medium quarter pounder meal with a medium fry and a medium Coke. And another large fry on the side. And you know what? It came out. I looked at the receipt. I didn't even fight him on it. I said, whatever. It was meant to be. I ate them all. All of them. I regret nothing. I took exit 45 here on I-94, Wisconsin. We're close to the Minnesota border. I don't have quite enough hours to get through the city. Unfortunately, we'll have to go through there tomorrow during the day. So I'm going to park here. I think I took the wrong way in, though. Can I get into their lot from here? Oh, yes, I can. Okay. Look at that. They put a driveway back here. I took the wrong way. But thankfully, enough people must have been doing this that they made a driveway here. Okay. See if I can find... I'm at a quick trip. I'm going to see if I can find a decent parking spot here somewhere. Sort of prowl around the lot here for a little bit, see what I can find. Morning, everybody. We're just getting going on our day. We stayed in Menominee, Wisconsin last night, and we're headed home today. So it's going to be go, 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 no stops, unless I have to. I'm taking these bugs on my windshield for a ride through Minneapolis, and guess what? I took the right highway this time. 694 around the north side. I'm going to meet back up with the 94 on the west side and continue west. You guys know this. I come through here all the time. It's a beautiful day to be trucking out here. Look at this. Traffic's not too bad. It's been moving steady through the entire city. It is Saturday when I'm filming this, so it's weekend traffic, which makes it a little better. But there's still a lot of people out. For me, I mean, remember where I'm from. I come from like the countryside. Anything more than like 10 cars on the road, and that's a lot of traffic for Trucker Josh. Even though this is what I do every day, I say I'm able to handle all the traffic. I just wouldn't want to live in it all the time, you know? I'll drive through it temporarily, but then I'm going to go home where it's quiet and peaceful and sane. Where people think like I do. It's peaceful. It's wonderful. Have these towers always been here? You see these towers in front of me, behind these bridges. Wait till we go under these bridges. There's like one tower off to the right of the road and then two side by side, like twin towers there off to the left. Have those always been there? Are those new? I do not remember those. Those are really tall. Ha! I've been coming through here for 14 years and I don't remember those towers. I bet they've been here this whole time. Huh. See? Every trip is a new experience. I can come through Minneapolis, what, like 100,000 times? Each time is different. Sometimes I get lost. Sometimes I see new sights. Sometimes there's tons of traffic. Sometimes there's a little traffic. Sometimes there's no traffic. It's the great thing about this job is every day is different. You can do the same route, but every time it'll be different. But yeah, these towers, how long have they been here? They're off to the right now. Like, right? Am I crazy? Are those new? Crossing the Red River here again. It's the state border between Minnesota and North Dakota, Moorhead and Fargo.
Crossing border, entering North Dakota.
I'm going to stop at the Loves here in town. I was debating again whether to fuel here or in Drayton, a little closer to Canada. It's a little bit cheaper here, not much, but I need a coffee anyway. Okay, vehicle, you have to yield. Traffic merging onto the highway must yield to traffic already on the highway or traffic exiting the highway. If you're wondering who has right of way on a ramp like that, whoever's already on the highway has the right of way. If you're trying to get onto the highway, it's your job to yield. You figure out how to get into traffic. If we're able to, we'll accommodate you, maybe make some room, maybe slow down, maybe speed up, whatever, but we don't have to. That's a courtesy. See now? Nobody had to move over to let me in here. That guy did not have to, but he did because he's a good guy and there was no one beside him. So many people think it's all about them.
USA 1 PR 52nd Avenue.
You know, they sort of have a name for it. It's either like narcissistic or first person what do they call it? Main character syndrome, where they think that they're the main character and everybody else has to yield to them regardless of the situation. In every ad, not just driving, but everywhere you go, these people always think they've got to be first and they make everything about themselves, right? Maybe you know a couple of these people in real life. It's always about them. And they get really upset if anybody else dares occupy the same space as them or, you know, disagree with them or have a different idea than them. You know what I'm talking about. You know the people I'm talking about. You can always tell by the way they drive that that's one of those people.
In 100 meters, turn left on 32nd Avenue South.
I need to clean these bugs off my windshield. Good timing, this guy's just rolling out. so I guess it's the first time you're actually seeing me today, eh? Hello. I'm gonna go put some fuel in here. I'm, you guessed it, in a rush. So I drove 1,800 kilometers. That's, what, 1,200 miles or so? Something like that, 1,300 miles. And I used, or bought now, 159 gallons, or 602 liters. That translated to roughly 32.7 liters per 100 kilometers, or 7.17 miles per gallon. So we're still keeping it over 7 for the past like month, this whole month. My average, I believe now, is above 7 miles per gallon. For those of you who haven't been paying attention or that are new, my fuel average on this truck is usually around 6. And I've started using Howe's Diesel Defender additive in my fuel. Every second fill up, I'll take one like 64 ounce jug and I'll split it between both tanks. One jug every second fill. I think I'm gonna bump it down to 32 ounce bottle, half on each side every second fill, starting next month. Because I really wanted to get my engine cleaned out, and I think now I just sort of need to maintain where it's at. Using this stuff, there's no other explanation, because I haven't adjusted my driving habits, I haven't been hauling different freight, everything's been exactly the same, and that additive seems to have gotten me pretty much 1 extra mile per gallon. That's Howe's Diesel Defender. It's not the Diesel Treat. You find that everywhere. Diesel Treat is easy to find. Diesel Defender, and it is a little bit more expensive, but it's a little harder to find. That's what I've been using. In the wintertime, I would use the Diesel Treat because it also has that anti-gel characteristic to it as well, right? But yeah, I've actually gained a mile per gallon on my average. And if you think about it, I do 10 to 12,000 miles a month, even 10 or below, 10,000 miles a month, an extra mile per gallon. Average price per gallon that I'm paying is about over $3 a gallon, $3 to $3.10 a gallon or so. I mean, you do the math. You let me know down below in the comment section. I've done enough math for today. Let me know, how much fuel am I saving? How much money am I saving? Let's just make it an even $3 a gallon, 10,000 miles in a month, and I'm gaining an extra mile per gallon in my fuel average, my fuel economy. How much money am I saving? Let me know down below in the comments section, see if we can come to a general consensus of a precise number of how much money. And then we'll add up the cost of the Howe's Diesel Defender and see if I'm actually coming out ahead. Which, spoiler alert, I know I am. I know I am, but it's for the sake of group activity, let's do this. Paperwork is set and ready to go.
Slide right on, connecting road and end, approaching destination in 320 meters.
This is the border crossing.
400 meters, slide right on, connecting road and end, approaching destination in 320 meters.
So this is the northernmost part of I-29 in the US. It turns into Highway 75 on the Canadian side. They should be expecting me. Everything should be in order.
Approaching destination in 200 meters. Arrived at your destination, Canada Border Trucks Emerson, Highway 29.
Looks like they got 2 windows open today. No lineup, that's nice. Remember, at these stoplights here, you got to stop for the stop sign and then roll your steer axle past the stop sign for the sensors to recognize that you're there. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck with a red light. Stop at the stop sign here. And we gotta roll about 10 feet past. And there you go, get the green light. So many people sit at that red light forever. They don't know you gotta roll forward. They still haven't fixed those sensors. That's it, folks. Got the truck home, leaving the trailer and taking the big truck to the house. And I'm gonna be home, I guess, tonight and tomorrow. And then Monday we'll be back at it. So I guess I'll see you then. We gotta get these trailers off of my trailer and figure out what's next. It sounds like it might be a little bit slow next week, but that might change. You never know, it's trucking. But thanks for hanging out with me today and on this whole trip. It was fun. We survived. We survived Chicago once again. And that means something.